Greetings, Keechlings. Keech Prime here with my live reaction of Mashle, Magic and Muscles, Chapter 57. Okay. Setting up the Macron fight. Or Macaron fight. And, also, like, he doesn't like to, anyone messing with his fights. He would even take down or attack a, Divine Visionary to do that. While that's going on, we also had the whole thing with another Divine Visionary, the one with the flaming sword. Caldor? Or Caldon? I think it was Caldor. Which I think is also the... Yeah, that's the name of Aqualad from Young Justice. So, yeah... We have a game of fate, a free pass on the line to becoming a Divine Visionary? Is that even possible? I feel like this is just a setup. I didn't say it in the last chapter, but afterwards I was like, he could just be setting up MASH. It's like, he gets attacked or whatever, or this game leads into a fight. And then MASH gets disqualified because he attacked a Divine Visionary. Like, these things can be quite possible. I need to zoom in. There we go. But, yeah, let's get into the chapter proper, shall we? Last time, MASH agreed to a game of you look, you lose. I accept. Okay, and then, what's happening on the ground? The chapter is MASH Bernadette and the you look, you lose your life. A circle. Oh god, the circle's going to get smaller, isn't it? We'll be playing a variation on you look, you lose. There's no rock, paper, scissors. Also, when I point in a direction, I'll count down from 3. Avoid looking in that direction for the entire count to win. Without stepping outside the circle, of course. Wait. He's going to be attacked, isn't he? And Finn's like, this version sounds heavily weighted in MASH's favor. So what's the catch? There's something about that circle. Bring it on. Got it. We'll do 3 rounds. Avoid me thrice and you win. Are you ready? Who uses thrice? You look, you lose. Uh-oh. We've got energy blades coming out the floor. 3. An attack from below. 2. Wait. He's pointing up. And MASH is looking down at the blade. This is an ordinary game. 1. He's using magic to force MASH to look up. And he contorted himself. 0. Close one. Nice moves. Let's keep going. You look, you lose. Wait. You can do 2 directions at once, you motherfucker. 2 directions this time. Oh, I kind of like that design on the back of his cloak. 3. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. We got 2 energy blades or something coming from both sides. He can't dodge without looking to see what's coming. 2. Uh-oh. He looked. 1. 0. He knocked the blades away, but I could have... He did look sideways. You will brush to the side with your bare hands. How quaint. How very quaint. Uh-oh, he's pulling out his sword now. This sword is enchanted with black flames. Anything the blade makes contact with will burn until it is destroyed. You won't be able to repeat your last trick. Uh-oh. That's freaky. MASH, this is too dangerous. You have to stop this. I wish I could. Here we go. Last round. Okay. Is that 3 directions? He's making an L with one hand and then pointing off on the other. So it's like, what? That's stupid. Here, last round. You look, you lose. What? 3 directions? That means he can only look down. 3. And he comes in with a slash. 2. And he's like really flurry of slashes there. What? Oh. He dodged it. He looked down. 1. He swung up from below just as Mash looked down. Mash can't keep facing that way. Wait, what happened? He embedded his foot in the ground? Or feet? Oh, and he flipped himself. But he's still looking down. What? He dug the circle. Oh, yeah, he can't leave the circle. Okay. He dug the circle out of the ground and jumped up, all while looking down. Ho ho! And where's this bird coming from? The bird stole his cream puff. Huh? Whoops, I looked right. God damn it. I lost. No, that one didn't count. We'll call it a draw. Huh? It's only fair, if you say so, but at your current level, Macaron is going to be a challenge for you. Sorry to have bothered you. So he doesn't get a free pass. Okay, I mean, that works out more narratively because, to be honest, Mash gaining Divine Visionary this early on in the series would just kind of ruin the series. But yeah, to see that he would have trouble with him is interesting. What is it, Mash? I would have been in trouble if he hadn't hesitated. Whoop. Sorry, my mom's coughing in the background. Also, he didn't chant a single spell. That mushroom head, he was prepared to block my sword with his forehead. He's off the rails. What reason could he possibly have for becoming a Divine Visionary? That is worth dying over. Because of his deed. And just to change society for the better. Still, he'd make a useful ally. Haha, I'll be waiting for you to reach my level. It's time for the final exam. It's 1-on-1 now. I knew it. Well, it was one of the possibilities I laid out anyway. The rules are simple. Knock out your opponent or get them to yield. Okay, so simple tournament rules. Gotcha. Let's move on to the first matchup. Mash Bernadette versus Marguerite Macaron. I know you've got your heart set on proceeding, but it won't happen. Eh? If Mash loses, he and his old man will lose everything. Even in Easton's storied history, Marguerite Macaron's talents are a rarity. This is where it all comes together, Mash Bernadette. So Finn's worried, and to be honest, Wahlberg looking older than he normally does and looking quite a bit like, let's see how it turns out. You have one purpose in life, and that is to provide me with the thrill I seek, Mash Bernadette. He's already doing some kind of magic, it seems like, because there's like a air effect going on. That's a funny joke. And it resumes on the 11th as well. Okay. So, I mean, I kind of suspected that Mash would not win, per se. Because, I mean, it wasn't a straight-up fight, necessarily. It was an action event. Excuse me. Yeah, something on that. But, so yeah, there was that. I kind of suspected that because like I said, if he got Divine Visionary status this early on in the series, it kind of, like, just, unless the series was never meant to be super long or anything, I just don't see it working well for the series moving forward, you know? Like, oh, he's already achieved what he needs to do. It's like, unless he has, like, a lot of pushback from the other Visionaries to achieve what he wants to do with the status, I guess that could work. But still, I prefer a good while longer, at least chapter 100, you know, if we even get to that point. But I think the series is selling well, so hopefully it can continue on. But yeah, But what Caldor had said, that it was like Macaron will be a challenge for MASH, is interesting. I chalk this up mostly because, music and sound is something that MASH might have a problem with anyway, because it's not something physical he can just attack. So he will have minimalistic defenses against it. And I already detailed this, like, among, like, other things that, like, are the ones that were typically problematic for him a bit. So, in previous videos. So I won't go over that again. But yeah. But I do like the fact that Caldor doesn't have, like, this bad opinion of him anymore. So his opinion has changed. So Wahlberg's words plus what MASH has shown him seemingly has changed his opinion a fair bit, to the point where he's even questioning. It's like, he would be a useful ally. So we will see. But yeah. So next up is the one-on-one tournaments. There's only 6 contestants, so 3 first rounds, and then it'll be 2 more fights. I hate when it's that many. I'm trying to do the math in my head of how many. Well, it'll probably be fairly quick, I imagine. A couple chapters per fight. And yeah. We'll be well into the 60s by that point. If not chapter 70 by that point. Yeah. Who knows? But this series kind of can go quick when it wants to. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah. So we might have a bit of an ally in the form of Caldor, or at least not a hostile visionary anymore, which is always good. And MASH is about to have probably one of his more challenging fights in the series, so I'm all for that. I want to see how he overcomes, or can he? Like, who knows? But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, such as Dr. Stone, which was uploaded probably before this, because today is Tuesday. So yeah, I just get these videos out when I have the time and energy, due to work. But yeah, so there's that. Also, help me on the road to 500 subs by the end of April, if you can. That is, let's hit 500. Links down below for all my social media, so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keishlings, next time is Muscle versus Music. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be a flexing disco showdown? That would actually be weird. But I have suspected it might be what he does. I don't know. Bye.